At what point do you keep trusting your reps will do something, or at what point do you leave them? This is the question.
Yeah.
When do you break up?
When do you break up with your agent? It's, again, there is no one right answer for this. And what I find mostly is newer actors think that when they get an agent, everything is going to happen right away. And so if something doesn't start churning in the first couple of weeks, the first couple of months, they're like, I need to leave and go to someone else. And that's not the case. And so it's hard for me to answer this question because there's so many, questions I have to ask back to understand.
Right.
But I would say if you have no communication, you write to them and you're not receiving anything back. If you are not getting any auditions at all, and you have very respectfully said, what can I do to help you, to help us get me out more? Do I need other tools? Do you want me to take a different class? Do I need to recut my reel? That kind of thing. And you receive no feedback. And you've written to them multiple times and there's no feedback. I would say it's time to go. If they have made some sort of egregious error where someone sent them an audition for you and your agent forgot to give it to you, or, something like that, or they don't pay you your checks on time, things like that, or they yell at you. I had an actor tell me the other day, my agent yells at me all the time. I'm like, that's an agent to leave, right? Yeah. Or do they get you out all the time? Or are you working all the time and you just have to hold the phone away from you? Maybe you stay, right? So you have to it's a balancing act, right? Are they doing well for you, but they're a jerk? Then maybe you wait until you get enough juice that you can move because you don't want to be repped by a jerk. But I find that most of the people who ask me this question are asking the question too soon, and they aren't listening to the feedback and reflecting it back on themselves. And figuring out what they need to do to make this relationship fruitful. But you have to remember, there are a lot of agents out here who are not effective. And even if they're effective for someone else, they might not be effective for you. So usually you find that out within the first 6 months.